Hi, brother intern. This is Jose Covarrubias, and this is my reflectional journal. I want to express my gratitude for the class and for the time um, we had the opportunity to interact in this class, and also to be grateful for the team that I was assigned with. They were very helpful in many ways. My experience has been an eye-opening, and the fact that there's many technologies that are easy to learn, but sometimes it's hard to find the right information online. Sifting through a number of forums in post, trying to find a specific solution for a problem that I was working with was a challenge. What I've taken away from this class is that most decisions that I have to be made personally in our group were obviously to our calendar and to accommodate for study topics. In our first meeting, we obviously met and set up the time and the day that we were going to meet and how each of us would teach a topic. And that had to be adjusted as we go due to obviously work and family. But for the most part, we were able to accommodate our needs. We solve our problems, talking to each other by collaboration in our chat group apps such as Slack, or during our events on YouTube where we recorded our meeting. Thanks to the vast experience of some of the other team members, we were able to address some of the issues that we had when it came to coding topics. I think I'm going to take away from this that learning about making the decisions is that some of this, the way I approach work, in the same way I did the class is by putting priorities and sometimes topics that would take longer, or in my case, tasks at work that take longer than usual, then had to be reorganized and put in a list where priorities would have to be reconsidered. I'm also thankful to know that the things I've learned here in this class are helping me now at my work. That's the reason I'm wearing my shirt from work. I'm proud of the company that I work for and the people that I work with. And I believe this class has given me skills that would help me succeed in my work. With leadership, we didn't hold the boat, but we, in our first meeting, kind of decided or distribute some of the effort. I jump in right away on the first week of the semester, creating the calendar document and the link for the documents and the chat group on the Slack application. And some of the other team members were proactive in creating the links for the meetings and recording it. What differences there between being in a leadership role or just writing alone? Well, there's a big difference. Anytime you are in a leadership position, you learn and grow from what you come across, whether it be at work or at school. There's always opportunities to grow because you would be facing with that challenge, and as a leader, you find yourself in a position where not only do you have to, but you help others as you learn yourself. How on the dates we had to definitely adjust our meeting or our topics for our meetings. Some of the topics took a lot longer, and so we had to address the fact that some of us had to travel as well, and so that was part of the challenges as well. Communication, sometimes internet was not the most reliable, and so we had to accommodate for a different time of the day when whoever was one of us traveling was able to get a solid connection. The highs and lows on the class were definitely the meetings and the aha moments, my discovery moments during my quiet times of study. I think the meetings were very meaningful in our group. We had Greg, who was a very seasoned and experienced web developer, so that brought a lot of help. And so this course has changed my way of approaching how I approach learning, because now I can think of you know technologies or topics that I have to learn at work that probably due to time, budget, and resources, I wouldn't have the time. I wouldn't be able to learn it 100% as I would like to. But sometimes that's all it takes, just to get it more keen, get the meet a deadline, and be able to deliver or develop or finish a task. Sometimes it's more critical than learning or fully understanding a terminology or topic. I'm glad to be have taken this class and to be able to understand that priorities had to change and had to be regrouping and reorganize to be able to accomplish a deadline. This happened to me during the class. I planned that I was going to finish everything by week 8, and to my surprise, that changed rather quickly. But I was able to deliver on time my 13 topics, and I think that's one of the good things to learn, that we can put things in different perspective or order in order to fulfill our tasks. Thank you very much, and I hope this video you find it helpful, and have a great holidays and Merry Christmas. Thank you.